Why, hello there, YouTube. All right, so as I was saying in the previous clip, I have my ingredients set out here. This is what I'm using. This is the baby spinach brand that I have. I bought it from my local grocery store. This, remember I said I got it from Costco. This is also from Costco, but I believe they sell it in the local grocery store as well. And then I just have some vine tomatoes over here, ready to get cut, and then we'll put it all together. I'll put the sauce on the pizza and then we'll go from there. But for now, we need to get these cut. We need to get the toppings on the pizza, and then we're gonna get it in the oven. Well, wait, I think we want to put some seasoning on top of it, and then we'll get into the oven, and then we'll be prepared, and I'll show you what the result is like, and then we'll do a little taste test, and then we'll go from there. So what I'm doing right now is I have the pizza laid out right here. I'm just cutting the sauce packet that it comes with in the kit, and I'm going to place it all over the pizza. I need a spatula. Oh, and for underneath, I just have some parchment paper right here. This is what it looks like. It's pre-cut, so it's a fairly good size for my pizza. And then I have some aluminum foil underneath, so for a little bit more stability. Right, I'm gonna get my spatula. I have my spatula here. Focus more on the pizza. I'm just gonna even out the sauce. You know what it is. You know what to do. How to make pizza. It's self-explanatory. But the only thing is, if you are more of a sauce lover, you can put more sauce. For my ingredients, since I already have tomatoes and a bunch of other heavy ingredients on here, so I don't need that much sauce. I figure the taste will come together, and the sauce is already included in it, so I don't have to put that much. But to your liking, do what you need to do. All right, so, and I leave a little bit on the edges right here for crust. It might look like crust when it's all baked, but for right now, it just looks like I decided to put the sauce in the middle. All right, so let's get this stuff on top of it. You can pause it for now. I'm doing them like this, flat out first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut them in 4 so that they're placed neatly on there. And before I do put it on the pizza, I'm gonna dry it up a little bit with some paper towels, because this could be really draining on the pizza and it'll sog it up, and it'll sog it up. And I don't know about you guys, but I personally do not like soggy bread, so I can't imagine why you would like soggy pizza. But to your liking, if you like it soggy like that, you could leave the little guts in the tomatoes. But I just take it off and then put it on a paper towel and soak it up. It's okay if they break in little pieces like this. It's still tomatoes. I'll still bite into it. It's still gonna taste really good. So that's just what I'm doing with these. I'm gonna get all these cut up, and then I'll show you once I'm adding everything onto the pizza. As I mentioned previously, I like mine dried up, and if you didn't understand what I was trying to say when I meant dried up, you just have to do it on the paper towels. Just dap it up. Make sure you get all those juices so that they're not that runny. See, stuff like this, you could probably take those little guts out. It's more time consuming, but it's a way less heavier pizza without all that juice from them. You can leave them like this. Preferably for me, I cut them up into pieces, and I do take more of the stems out if they're sticking out. So I'll just grab a bunch like that, and then I'll just cut them up like this. It's to your preference. That way they're not big pieces on there, and you don't have to cut as much. It's to your liking. If you want to put more spinach, you can, but if you don't, then you don't. So that's just that with the spinach. Moving on, so I can mince it all over the pizza. Okay, so we now have all our toppings right here. We're gonna start off with the feta cheese and kind of just go around the pizza, placing it like you would with mozzarella, but this is feta. If you do prefer more cheese, then add more cheese. There's chunks like this. We could just smear it a little bit more. I kind of like the chunks though. The chunks are good when you take big bites. That seems pretty good. Okay, so then we're going to add the spinach everywhere. Then I'm gonna add more feta on top. You wanna put it in the center, not on the crust. Do whatever you guys like, but this is just how I do it. And then we'll place the tomatoes on nicely. I like a lot of tomatoes. I like tomatoes in every bite. I'm gonna add more feta. And then I'm just gonna garnish it with some seasoning. So here I have some Sazon Total from Goya. This is a good flavor to add to it. Not too much, but it gives you a little bit of everything in it. Okay, and then we're going to add some parsley or an oregano. Okay, so I'm gonna add some oregano. I'm gonna add some oregano to the pizza, and then take a little bit of kosher salt.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit, because the feta cheese is pretty salty. All right, and then we'll take some pepper. Over. And here is our pizza. It's all nice and ready to be popped in the oven, and then I'll be back to show you the result. Place it into the oven. You can leave it in there for about 15 minutes, 15 to 20, depending on how cooked you like your pizza. So just set it in there, just like that, and then let it cook, and I'll be back with the ending result. Right now, it should be all finished after about 15 minutes, because that's how long I put it for. It's pretty sturdy, pretty good. Just gonna cut it. Oh, that's a little lopsided. Okay. Here. Watch your fingers. Oh, that's that crust. Alright, and then I'll just take a bite of this. See how it is. Looks pretty good. Let's see how it tastes. That tastes just like the pizzerias. Just like it. It's crazy. So good. So here you have it. Your own little feta tomato spinach pizza for you. Thumbs up if you enjoyed. Let me know if you guys tried this out. Let me know of more ideas I can do in the future. And yeah, just give me a big thumbs up. Have a good day.